This is the Adidas RX Carbon, and this is the best paddle racket for intermediate players 2023. I've probably tested hundreds of paddle rackets now from the start of 2023, and this one has stood out for me for the best for intermediate, and I'll tell you why. I feel like it fits your average intermediate player style of game perfectly. I think it's quite adaptable as well. I think you can use it playing on the left, but also using it on the right for aggressive players, but also consistent players too. So I think it ticks a lot of boxes for all kinds of intermediate players. Anytime I coach, I've always liked to use a racket that's very easy to use and comfortable, and that tends to usually be an intermediate racket. So last year I used the Knox Equation a lot because I thought that was the best for 2022. This year I've been using this one a lot when I'm doing my coaching. You might be wondering why not the Knox Equation this year, which I will get onto a little bit later, but the main reason for me is the biggest weakness from the Knox Equation last year was the lack of power. This one has a lot more power while still keeping that control and comfort, so I think this will be a better choice. So this is a round racket. It's control based, and it's got low balance, so that gives you a lot of control straight away, like very easy to play ground strokes at the back. It's got a very big centered sweet spot, so it's very easy to use. The weight of it is average, and because of the low balance as well, it's going to feel very comfortable and easy to use in the hand. But the main thing about it, RX Carbon, clues in the name, it uses carbon on the surface and in the frame as well. So that's where you're going to get that little bit more power when you're striking the ball because of that strong carbon. You're also going to get a little bit more durability there as well. So it's a little bit stronger and it should last longer as well. The actual core of it is soft, so you're still going to get that comfort. It's not going to feel too hard on the arm. It's still going to feel nice and comfortable on the arm because the core is soft. So design wise, I think it's pretty cool. It's got a mix of like the matte here, and then this bit is like shiny, which always like the shiny parts of rackets. Red and black also looks really, really good. A couple of things I want to talk about is the structural reinforcement around here. This technology that Adidas used to make the racket stronger, going to give you more durability, strength, and then that will help your striking power as well. Another thing as well is it's got this built-in racket protector as well, so that's going to give you more strength and durability. This is going to help when you're like bashing the racket on the walls. This should protect the top. Remember with the rackets, if the top gets damaged, that's where the cracks can start easily and develop into the racket. So this should help protect it. One negative that you might be thinking is it doesn't have a rough surface. Now I know everyone loves the rough surface, and obviously it is quite a cool feature to have. Everyone just likes the feel of it. In terms of actually affecting the game, I don't really think the rough surface makes a difference. I mean, you've got professional players in the World Padel Tour using rackets without a rough surface. I'm sure if it made a difference, they would use it because it's going to help them. Time to test out the volleys. Obviously, I've tested this racket a lot, but I wanted to show you the sort of control and comfort on the volleys of this racket. You can hear the noise, like it's so consistent. The noise sounds the same every time because the sweet spot's so big. So if you get like a little miss hit on the ball, because the sweet spot's big and it's such a control-based racket, you're still getting a good sound and good connection. So again, like I said, intermediate players' priority should be consistency and getting more volleys in. This is going to be perfect for that. Oh, that's sick, isn't it? So yeah, I think that you could see there more power on it. That's the main thing. The ball comes off the racket quicker, and obviously intermediate players still like to play with power. So I think that's the thing that this has got. It's got that extra power, but it also still maintains that control and comfort. So I think it balances quite well. Like I said before, very easy to get a clean connection on the ball. Any questions with this racket, let me know in the comments below and I'll try and answer as many as possible. Also, you can contact me personally by going on the Everything Padel website, clicking the WhatsApp button in the corner. And also I've left a link to this racket in the description if you want to check out more information, and we have it available at Everything Padel as well.